Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee on this rainy day. I thought it was supposed to be a nice, semi-nice day today, but maybe it'll be warm and rainy. Who knows? But I'm inside. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Try not to talk too loud because I'm the only one down here at the moment. Well, it's Friday. Christy came back last night from her dad's, and we sat and read in companionable silence for a while because we've talked a lot and apparently didn't have much more to say. Seems reasonable. The plan is for us to leave this house about 1:15 this afternoon. I will take her to the local train station and she will be on her training journey back to Mississippi. Presumably she gets back tomorrow afternoon. She arrives in Tuscaloosa tomorrow afternoon and her friend is going to pick her up. That's the plan. She lives about an hour from Tuscaloosa. But she will not have all her companions. She had like 35 people from her school, students, and a couple of teachers who were on their way to New York City for their adventure on the way here. But they all left yesterday on the train, so she will have her train ride to herself, well, with a bunch of strangers. But she's going to have a good time. I do like training. We like trains. She's her mother's daughter. I like trains too. Dennis and I love to go on trains. And when we have the opportunity, Amtrak trains are not amazingly, they're not the best. We've been in amazing trains. We took a train from Adelaide, Australia to Alice Springs. It was called the GAN. I've talked to you about this before. It was a 24-hour ride. It was amazing. And of course, you're going through the, outback of Australia. It was our first experience with the outback. So we saw, emu, herds of flocks of emu running away. It was just really lovely. And the train itself, the equipment was wonderful. And anyway, that was our first real train ride together, and it was a great start, but it set a very high bar that Amtrak cannot meet, let me just say. Anyway, so she is leaving today, and it's been a very wonderful trip. It's been a lovely visit with her, and yeah. And she made my birthday into a very, very special event, and I'm so grateful. We had such a good time. Anyway, so I've been reading. I didn't do any knitting yesterday, so I have not moved my marker, although I'm looking at the rain today and thinking, because I had left my knitting out on the table. I took it out in case I wanted to knit. And then, when I came in, we ate out there, and, anyway, I ended up leaving it on the table, and, 10 o'clock last night, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, my knitting's still outside, I better get it. And I left my cushions out there, not realizing that it was going to rain today, because I almost was too lazy to get it, and thought, I might knit tomorrow out there, what the heck. Good thing I brought it in. The cushions are wet. I need to pay more attention to the weather, I think. But I did read. I had a lovely day reading. I sat outside all day. Did I do my vlog outside yesterday? I did. I did my vlog outside yesterday. Oh, and I had to come in and change into something lighter. I mean, I was wearing my Archer yesterday, and it's my lightest winter sweater. I consider it like a fall spring sweater. And it was too much. I came and got a long sleeve t-shirt, and that was perfect. But I was out all day reading. listening to the birds. We have cardinals and Carolina wrens that are very talkative out there. Dennis has an app. I forget what it's called. Merlin. That you just hold it up and it identifies the birds that you're hearing. It's very clever. And it's nice because we have our bird books and we have our binoculars, which we like to take out on the deck when we're hanging on the deck and there's a lot of bird activity. But most of the time we're not seeing the birds. We're just hearing them. So it's nice to know what we're hearing. Anyway, so it was a lovely, very low-key day. We ate leftovers. We sat on the deck or went out on the deck when she came down, and it was a very nice, quiet day. Chrissy didn't come till late. And, yeah, so nothing much to talk about. No grand thoughts. No great insights into life. Just a quiet, relaxing day. And it was very nice. Dennis was busy. He's always busy. See, he's always busy. He was doing stuff with his wine, and he was, he made soup. Beef soup, but I'm having that tonight because I finished off the moqueque last night, and that was the fish soup that we had for my birthday. There was still one serving left, so that's what I had. You don't want it to go bad, and it's delicious. So I will be having beef soup tonight. He is going to his out of the house D&D session, so he and Larry will drive to Bob's and play their game, and Nora and I will be on our own, and but we will be having beef soup, and I don't know what else. Oh, we have some, I say this like you care, we have carnitas left. I'm sitting here like, anyway. Luckily, being on YouTube means that you can just fast forward. Like, don't care about dinner, don't care about dinner, don't care about dinner. 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. All right, now she's stopped talking about dinner. Or you get to the end, because that's all I talk about. Anyway. So, I got a response from my classmate, Tammy, who is organizing the 70th birthday party for my class in State College in June, around Father's Day. And the venue where they're having dinner, and I got the impression it was like a buffet dinner, but it may be sit down, but it doesn't matter. I can pick up my plate and move it. I think I told you this. I had emailed after the announcement. I got an email announcement. And and I went and looked, and it's at a country club, and I thought it said buffet, but whatever. Anyway, but I emailed back to her and asked her if the venue would have a patio or a terrace or something like that, where I could hang outside and still participate with whoever else was hanging outside. If nobody came out, I'd be by myself. That's okay. But if it's a, mid-June evening, people are going to wander in and out. And, I could end up talking with somebody I haven't talked to in 60 years. 55 years. That wouldn't be the worst thing that happened, So I got a response from Tammy saying that her brother, who was in a class before us, at their reunion, he said that they had a terrace available, that there was a terrace off the room, and it would work. And I was like, that's great. So I've decided I'm going to the 70th birthday party, me and my friend Kim, and she's coming up from Florida, and we will room together, and I will bring my big fan, like I did last time. I mean, we roomed together for the 50th reunion. I didn't go to the dinner, but I did go to the picnic. But we roomed together, and I brought my giant fan. She laughed. She didn't mind. She's fine with that. She watches my vlog. She knows that I'm very careful about COVID. And some of you have COVID, and I'm so sorry. I hope you're feeling better. So yeah, so that's been decided. So we just have to figure out our hotel details like that. So she will be flying up on Thursday, and yeah, so she and I need to have a conversation. I mean, she could fly up to Philadelphia, and I could pick her up, and we could drive together. It'd be cheaper for her, I'm sure, to fly to Philly than to stay college. Anyway, I don't know what her plans are, but my plan is to be there when she's there, so I will also be there from Thursday. Well, she needs Thursday. You don't even care. Anyway, we'll be there for the weekend. I will stay. I don't know that I'll stay necessarily Sunday night. I don't know. I have to talk to her, because if I'm driving her back and forth to the airport, then that would mean that would dictate the schedule a little more. But that Sunday is Father's Day. Oh, and a very belated Happy Mother's Day to those of you in the UK and other places who had Mother's Day the other Sunday. I'm sorry. Oh, and happy Ides of March. It's the Ides of March today. Be very careful. Beware the Ides of March, in case the Brutus is in your life. I'm just saying. But anyway, it'll be Father's Day that Sunday, so I will be wishing my father a happy Father's Day, one way or another. Anyway, so that'll be fun. I am an extrovert. Getting out of the house is good for me. COVID has really changed that for me, for everybody. But, so, just hanging out with Christy and spending time outside. I haven't been to the city in a long time. Kim and I Kim, my sister-in-law, who lives up here. Too many people with the same name in my life. Used to have subscriptions to the ballet in Philadelphia. And so Aura and I would take the train, or I would drive us, and Kim would meet us there, because, Aura and I have always, since she moved up here, lived close together, if not in the same house. We don't do that anymore. Well, they started having the same ballets and stuff, and it started to be a little bit, and it got expensive. But we used to have a very nice time going out to the city on a Saturday for lunch, and then to the ballet. Very posh. But nothing regular. And I haven't been to Philly in a long time, except to go to the train station. In fact, I don't think I was in Philly. 2 years ago, I took the train to visit Christy in May, and I think that may have been the last time I was in Philadelphia. And I was just in the train station. So, anyway, that's it. So, things are a little bit in the works for another outing for me, and I will even, if I have to pick up my dinner and carry it out to the terrace by myself, I will, with my mask on, And it's not like, if a lot of people gather on the terrace, it's not like that is completely safe, but we do what we can and try to just minimize the danger as much as we can. But, some people have, gone back to their regular life, as they say. People in my life, gone back to my regular life. Yeah, well, I can't do that. I got aura. I got my parents. I want to see them, you know. I can't. How many times can I get COVID? I don't want, you know. I've already had it once. I don't want to get it again. Not that I have complete control over that, but I'm doing my best. Anyway, never mind. That's why this is still called the CoronaVlog. People ask, why is it called CoronaVlog? New people. Well, that's why. And it's the Ides of March, so we are very close to my 4th anniversary. Is that crazy? Those OGs out there, 4 years of me drinking coffee. Yeah. I'm very caffeinated. All right, I'm going now. I'm just, you know, I'm just going. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.